Unfortunately, my name is not the Phoebe-nator, but I'm Phoebe, and I'm super stoked to be here in a bar serving alcohol. Wow, I'm super impressed. So, last month, I had an interesting underage experience with alcohol. Please don't kick me out. I'm just gonna go by this real quick. So my best friend Haley had just turned 12 and we went out for dinner and we were allowed to get one special drink. And she's like, we should get the virgin margaritas. And I was like, okay. So we all ordered a round of virgin margaritas. And my friend right there, she was here with me. So if you don't think this is true, ask her. So the waiter comes, gives us our drink. She's like, okay, I'll watch because this is your first time having them and this special experience. And I'm not one of their favorite things, so I kind of just straight up chugging it, and I'm starting to drink it. I'm like, and I put it down. I'm like, I turned to my friend Cal. I'm like, this doesn't taste good, and her face is like bright red. I'm like, are you okay? And I turn and I look at Haley and Madison, and their faces are like, and I was like, that's not good. So I smell it, and it's pure tequila. And so the waiter comes. She's like, is everything okay? She comes and smells like, she's like, oopsie, that's alcohol, just take this. And she just like, and we were like, so totally, oh, I forgot to check, are there any law enforcement officers here before I keep going? No? I'm good? Okay. So I was a little upset because, you know, the police didn't come and I wasn't dragged out and put up a fight and made a big scene and then gone to rehab and thrown into jail and killed my inmate. But like, honestly, I think I'm okay now. So I'm actually a seasonal drinker. One time I was in the airport and my dad was drinking a gin and tonic, and I thought it was a glass of water, so I kind of just went at it, and I was like, oh, that did not taste good. And then I slept like the entire 7-hour flight, so it was amazing. But, yeah, I think it's a little unfair for the older comedians. One, they have way more, many years of experience. But I also feel like I wouldn't be surprised if they grabbed a couple drinks before they grabbed the mic, you know? Just to set things at ease, like, I don't know. Is this water or is this something to keep the edge off? Okay, so I feel like this would be going a lot more smoothly if I was a little tipsy. Or if you guys were a little tipsy. Bartender! Drinks are on the house! Woo! No. I'm kidding. I will get grounded if that happens. I'm kidding. Kids these days don't get grounded. So, it's true. So, kids these days have different punishments, and at my house it's the food. So, my brother, for the first 12 years of his life, my mom told him, you are deathly allergic to hot dogs. You cannot have hot dogs. But that wasn't true. My mom just didn't want him eating them. And then he went over to his dad's house and his dad gave him a hot dog and he was like, wow, this is the best thing ever. He's like, Mom, I had a hot dog. And Mom was like, oh. But he was like, I'm not allergic to hot dogs. So, and now he has hot dogs all the time. I'm like, you're gonna die. So, in our house, we don't have meat or wheat or gluten or dairy or palm oil, and everything is organic. I have never had Oreos or Kit Kat or chicken nuggets. I have never had chicken nuggets. I have always wanted chicken nuggets, and I haven't had them. So it's tough for being a kid to never have chicken nuggets. But when we're at the store that's not the Kootenay Co-op, like Save-On or something, and I'm walking around and I'm like, ooh, that catches my eye. And I go, I'm like, Mom, can I have this treat? And she's like, read the label. And I'm like, a cinnamon in the B12 medicine. And my mom's like, do you really want yellow 2 F's in your system? And I'm like, no. And I walk away and I put it back on the shelf. Mom 1, kid 0. So, this behavior can only mean one thing. I'm a Kootenay kid. So, when I was little, I used to go skiing a lot, and other kids got fancy ski harnesses, and I got a hula hoop tied to a rope. And as soon as I was off the hoop, I just thought I was the best skier. I'm a snowboarder now, but I didn't know how to stop. And so, you know, it's a pizza, french fries. I was like full-on french fries. I was like, I'm gluten-free, so I can't have pizza, so french fries all the way. I really wish I had Weasel when I was that age, so I could have learned a lot, but unfortunately, no. So, my friend was exactly the same. Except she didn't have a hula hoop tied around her butt, so we'd go skiing together, and there was this one time we were just french frying it down the hill, and some dude came off a jump and right on top of us. And like, if any of you guys like video games, if you've played Super Smash Bros, and you know when you like get defeated and you engrave into the ground, that's what we looked like. It was painful. I was surprised we didn't have to go to therapy. So, a fun thing about being a Kootenay kid is having Kootenay parents, so that's fun. My dad is insane. He goes ski touring and snowboarding and swimming and mountain biking and mountain climbing, just any activity he can get his hands around. And when he's not full throttle, he's at home and he has so much free time and he just doesn't know what to do with himself. He's lost. And he's like, okay, I will be super unhelpful and I will fall asleep on the couch for 8 hours. And it's like he's either in 5th gear or in no gear. Yeah. And then my mom and my dad are like polar opposites. My mom is cute and quiet and likes to sit on the beach in her little blanket and flip through her Vogue magazines and whatnot. And and she just doesn't do anything except like she doesn't. I'm like, come swim with me, and she goes into the water and she's like, I'm like, I go swimming all the time, and she's like, if you touch me or like spray me, I will kill you. And she's such like she wasn't born in the Kootenays, and she was born in a small town, but she acts like she was like from New York. She's like a total diva, always barking her fashion orders at me. Like, oh my god, those pants don't go with your shirt. Those socks are too high. Those socks are too low. You smell bad. You smell too good. That's suspicious. Your shirt's too baggy. Your pants are too baggy. Your everything is too baggy. Your hair, it's a mess. There's probably animals living in your scalp. And then I'm like just going to school and she's like, you do not look presentable. And I have like a Vans shirt on and like some sick pants, hair's brushed. And she's like, you can't go into town like that, or to school. And I look fine, but not to my mom because she thinks everywhere I'm going, I am being like shown off to the White House or something. So. Anyways, I should probably stop. Laura, I'm walking home tonight if I don't stop. So, thank you so much for having me.